Right here, Reb at Serinide, if I'm saying that correctly, says petition to give Chun-Li a pool party alternate costume in Street Fighter 6. Yes! Yes!
Couldn't look away from the train wreck. You can blame it on the tech or the disrespect. The free play, better button check. Button check.
What is up, Butt Check family? Thank you guys for tuning in once again. It is Wednesday, it's not HT. We missed HT by one day, but I feel like today has that HT vibe. Anyway, without further ado, chapters down below if you guys want to skip around to a certain subject. We got a hot episode today. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. How the channel grow. And you help the channel grow, you grow yourself as a person. Maybe not, but it just felt nice to say. Anyway, without further ado, thank you guys for all the love. We're about to jump straight into it. Without further ado, hope your day's going good because your whole week is about to get better. Let's go. All right, now into them first set of just give me a damn minute, please, buttons that need to be checked. This one popped off at CEO over the last weekend with none other than Hungrybox, aka Hungry God, y'all know. Okay, and this topic right here, man, I feel like we've covered it within the last few years, if not the last couple years, right? Because it's come up before. But it definitely came up over this last weekend, and the FGC had a lot to say about it. Starts off right here once again with Hungrybox. He says, please, 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 please stop asking for selfies when I just lost. Holy fuck, it's not hard. Then he follows it up right here saying, just give me a fucking second. Okay, now as you can imagine, there's quite a different opinions and responses to this. We're gonna start right here where they say, it comes to the fans that give you money on a day-to-day basis, show them how to lose with all and still walk away like a champ. Then I notice others saying, dog, they're showing you love even when you lose and you're complaining? Then I notice some people like King Soldier's like, well, what if I didn't know you just lost and I saw you across the room and I'm like, oh shit, it's H-Bach, and then I asked for a picture, you know, because would that seem more reasonable, or are you still gonna be upset? But it's one of those things, you know, kind of like this meme right here where some people are like, sorry, I ain't exactly wrong, but I ain't exactly right either. Because, like we've seen previously, there are pro players and people that understand, like, yo, give these people their time, give them their space, especially when they're in heavy competition, because they're human at the end of the day. Like right here, Nathan says, people actually arguing about this. Holy shit, it doesn't matter how much you paid to get there, how big of a fan you are. No player is obligated to interact with you at all, even in a casual setting, much less when they really don't want to. If you think that's okay, get help. Then you got others like Hassan basically saying, yeah, they're not obligated to, but at the end of the day, it's just smash. They act like they lost in something that's a big deal. They're not fucking somebody that's super famous, and they're sure that people are not asking Hungrybox for selfies 24/7. Just take the selfie and make the fans' day. It's not hard. Then somebody by the name of Dez responds saying, or respectfully, let them collect themselves after a loss before demanding a selfie. That's not hard either. Then kind of goes a little deeper right here saying, so many of y'all esports athletes want fans, but have no idea how to treat them. Pro athletes take pics and sign autographs after a loss all the time, act like you've been there. Then, believe it or not, none other than LTG responds to this as well. I had to insert this one before we unpack it. Right here he says, I'm gonna say this again. Win or lose, good mood, bad mood, I will shake hands or take pictures, sign autographs with anyone in real life who asks, why do FGC people think they're celebs when you simply are not? You are known in a certain community, humble yourself. But even in saying that, check this out. It seems like LTG has learned to have thick skin over the years. And I remember him saying that, you know, some previously when we had our little exchange. Somebody says, good take, honestly, but how do you stand towards the theme, or I'm sorry, the memes people have made about you? He actually responds saying, I chose this road. How could I complain? And that is interesting. So let's go ahead and unpack this all. So on one hand, like I said, I feel like we've had this discussion before, but you have people that are like, you know, stop being a dick. These are your fans. You have fans and you don't know, or you want fans, but you don't know how to treat them at the end of the day. Act like you've been here before. Show the people some respect. It's not hard. But then you got the other people saying, well, you don't understand the mental pressures. We got to stop acting like what they're doing is easy. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, and this is me speaking now, but I do feel like there's a big part of the FGC or gamers in general that anytime somebody outside of the gaming community talks down on us, we're real quick to puff our chest, right? And we're like, fuck y'all. Y'all don't understand how hard the FGC or gaming is or fighting games or like that. Y'all need to miss us with that bullshit. This shit takes skill. But yet at the same time, when somebody puffs their chest and almost comes off like a dick or they seem boastful within the fighting game community, our own will be real quick to say like, motherfucker, you just play video games. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a double-edged sword. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're damned if we do and we're damned if we don't. Does that make any sense? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying from what I've seen. Now, in me saying that, I'm not necessarily agreeing with Hungrybox, and we're not disagreeing with Hungrybox. That's why we're here right now, to have this conversation and unpack it. But I just do see like, it's just weird. We ourselves within the FGC have a tendency to put ourselves down when it comes to getting the proper credit that we deserve, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, back to this topic right here. And that's one thing to consider, like maybe the fact that he's asking this is because he doesn't want to take a selfie or meet you in person when he's in a bad mood. You know what I'm saying? Therefore, if he meets you in a bad mood, maybe he comes off a little different, and then maybe you go now and tell the people the story like, man, HBox is a dick. So maybe he knows himself best, and he's like telling people, yo, give me a second to chill. But I also think there's a lot to be said for how it comes off. You know what I'm saying? I think if he had posted this tweet in a different manner, it might have been accepted different. But because he used strong language and he was like, give me a fucking second, it's not fucking hard, fuck. Because he talked like that, I think it's way more aggressive, and a lot of people are gonna be offended. Like, yo, chill the fuck out. But like I said, this is a good topic, man. How do y'all feel about this? Do you think HBox came off like a dick? Do you think he could have said it better? Or do you think, nah, at the end of the day, it's facts. He has a point. And what do you think? What do you think? Because I got to put it out there. What do you think about LTG's response when he said, I chose this road, how could I complain? Because you can kind of connect that with HBox, right? When people are saying like, yo, didn't you want this? Didn't you want fans? You know what I'm saying? Didn't you want to be a content creator? And now you're like half owner of an esports team and all this other stuff. Like this is part of the package. Now to the second set of where's the money buttons that need to be checked. This one's funny because yet again, it features HBox. All right, lo and behold, right? Still at CEO. Apparently he got like 5th place in Melee. He posted a picture of his check and it says $75, right? And he just basically, he's laughing at it, posted a little picture. Wasn't received too well because people took it a bunch of different ways. I'll put all the reactions on the screen. Anywhere from like, you know, man, you play video games. You know, if you want a big boy check, you should go to college or get a trade or something. I think honestly, my favorite one was from Mr. CEO, Jebailey himself, basically saying, get better. And then on that flip side, some people like, well, where's the money at? You know, the payouts should be better, but I also, you know, it depends on the entrance for Melee. Others like Ben here says, one understands the economics. He also understands how to get a reaction out of everything he posts to improve his metrics with all the clicks he gets. He's just being a baby to prove a point we already know about. Then I see somebody like Joey saying, play Def Jam. He got $300. Then again, he did get 1st place, but still $300 for Def Jam. That's what's up. But then Hungrybox actually responds back to that one of those first replies where they said, you know, you play a kid's game. If you want a big boy check, go to college and stuff like that. Responds back saying, man, it would be crazy if I got a BS Comedilati, I'm butchering that, degree in chemistry, worked as a process engineer in 4 cities, learned coding and worked in IT for 2 years, all the while following my dreams to become the top Smash content creator and ranked #1 worldwide. If only I didn't play a kid's game. Damn, I mean, gotta admit, that was a pretty good damn response. Because I think not only did I probably butcher all those fucking degrees names and everything that I just read, but still, I didn't know that about him. And I think a lot of people, obviously, this, you know, young lady that had this response more than likely didn't know as well. This dude has these degrees. He worked in IT. He had his big boy job, but his dream was to be the top content creator in Smash, which I believe that's what he is right now. So, hey. So, to unpack it real quick, I would think, and let me know if you think I'm wrong in this, I don't think it's necessarily him complaining as much because he did get 5th place. And I know when you get 5th place in a lot of things, the payout really not that good in the FGC. So I think therefore Jebailey's response of get better was hilarious. I want to know what 1st place was in Melee this year as CEO. But with that being said, obviously Hungrybox is paid. He's like the top content creator, one of the top content creators in the FGC. The dude pulls massive numbers. I can only imagine what he's making. He's like co-owner of Team Liquid, something like that, which I just learned. I didn't even know he was like half owner. So the dude is getting paid, so the fact that he posted this, I think it was kind of like him just chuckling at it. Maybe he was also chuckling that he could only come in 5th in this tournament. Who knows? Oh, but I do see a final post right here from somebody at the GOAT that says Melee had 220 entrants, assuming $10 entry fee with no prize bonus makes the total pot about 2,200. 5th gets 3 to 5%, which is standard for top 8 payout. 5th would get 66 to 110, which lines up with what HBox got. I get that seems low, but considering the numbers, that's about right. So there it is, one more again. Definitely let me know how you guys are feeling. Thank you for the massive love. I guess today was all about HBox, the CEO. You know what I'm saying? On one hand, you got him asking for people just to give him a bucking second. You know what I'm saying? Others saying, nah, this is part of the game, baby. You should be better with handling your fans. And then on that second side, posting the picture, laughing about $75 for 5th place. And how could we forget this picture right here? Don't you ever forget this picture. And I don't even care if you give Chun a swimsuit outfit. Just put this, Capcom, can you put this picture in the game? Put this in Street Fighter 6 somehow, shit. Put it in the background, put it on a billboard. Just put her in the game, baby. That is one more again. Thank you guys for the massive love. We will see you soon. If not tomorrow, definitely the next day. Love you forever. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.